Well, good morning YouTube. It's Thursday the 7th of August and I'm just down on the allotment. I've been doing a bit of work over the last couple of weeks whilst I've been able to get down here. I just thought I'd give you a bit of a look at on the plot. Okay, let's turn it on. Okay, hi, plot 3B, which is the designated plot here. As you can see, this was my daughter's bed. I've now taken most of the herbs out of the bed, and I've been doing a lot of work getting the mare's tail out of this. Basically, as you can see, down the bottom of the trench, it's got carpet in. Underneath that, there's also this black weed suppressant as well. I'm hoping that this is going to be enough to stop any mare's tail coming in through the sides and up through the bottom. So as I spent time doing this one, just sieving this out. What I'm going to do in a bit is I'm going to take the soil up there and sieve that into this area here. That's the soil that was taken out of this middle part. There's a lot of mare's tail roots in this, quite a lot of it, as you can see. There's obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to order some stuff off the internet, which is called, it used to be called kibosh. I forgot what it's called now actually, but if you do a check under the name kibosh, you'll come across a weed killer. I don't know while the train goes past. You'll come across a weed killer under a different name now. It used to be called kibosh, and it's actually the only weed killer that I believe will actually kill off the mare's tail. No, I don't like using chemicals. I don't want to use chemicals. Unfortunately, I think with these beds, the way they've been, the amount of mare's tail infestation in it, it's going to be the best short-term remedy. Okay, in this bed here, I've got my sprouts. Leaves are starting to be eaten on this, so I need to get into this bed and just give it a good check through. That's my parsnips in there, and obviously down this far end was where I first started to sieve the soil. This area here, my main crop, I've cut them back due to the threat of blight in the area. The leaves were starting to go a bit funny, so rather than take the chance, I decided to cut them back. Also, I've done the same thing over here on this one, which is my secondary leaves. I've cut them back too, just leaving them in. I'm not in any major rush to take them up, so I don't mind having to peel them if necessary. Okay, in this bed here, this was where my first areas were. As you can see, this has all been cleaned out. It's been sieved through and what have you. And now in this bed, I've got some leeks coming up here. I've got some cauliflower and I've got some winter cabbage as well. Don't ask me which is which. I couldn't really tell you at the moment. I have noticed that some of the leaves are being chomped on, which I'm assuming is going to be slugs, so I'm going to put a few slug pellets down there. Sorry people who don't like the slug pellets. Okay, so that's plot 3B. I'll take you over to the plot now and give you a quick run down there. Okay. To build allotment diary, I'm now on my second plot. This is plot 1A. Sorry, 1B. First thing I'm going to show you here is my apples. Only a couple of apples on there at the moment, but looking forward to trying some of them. Here's my heritage sweet corn. I want to put a few in here. The reason I've only put a couple in is I'm actually going to use most of this for seed for next year. This is my Swedes. got a bit of powdery mildew on the leaves, but that's not going to cause any problems really. But the Swedes themselves, that's not a bad size there. You know, not a bad size. And I'm seeing a few stingies coming up in there, so they're going to get taken out when I sort it. Oh, right. The dreaded mare's tail in this bed, and also I've got some of the climbing stuff. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. I'll put a message up when I remember. But yeah, a bit of mare's tail in this bed as well. Just put that in this tub here, just so it's out of the way for now. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, now this is my butternut squash plants. Now I don't know if these are male or female. I've got some flowers on here. I don't know if they're male or female. Absolutely no idea. But I'm hoping that I get some butternut squash off these before the weather changes. Now, what we're disappointed here is my pears, and as you can see, they're actually rotting on the actual tree itself. I think I've got two. Yeah, I've got two left on it. The rest of them have actually rotted on the branches. I don't know what's going on there. I'll say this is my fruit bed. So some like tayberries or something like that here. I've not tasted one of these. Tastes like raspberries. Okay. This is the biggest disappointment on here at the moment. The celery, as you can see, has all gone to seed. There are one or two that have still not gone to seed, but I don't know whether they're going to come along and do the same thing. The celeriac's doing okay. I don't know when they should be coming up. But I'll say celeriac's doing well. The broad beans are finished now. They're in the pods. The pods are going black. I'm just going to leave those. I'm going to get the seeds off those for next year. And then I'm going to dig this bed over and get it covered. So that's that. Let's have a look in the polytunnel. I've not been at the polytunnel. I've just ordered some hotspot tape for this, because this cover's getting changed. Now I'm in two minds. A bit of advice from people wouldn't go amiss. I'm thinking of either getting another one of these covers, but I've not been too impressed with the way this has gone over this year, or I'm actually going to get some polytunnel plastic. Obviously I'd need to trench it in along the sides. Would people buy another one of these just to get the frame as a spare, and obviously I'd have the new cover for this one, and then obviously then buy the plastic for the polytunnel for when the other one has seen its days, if that makes sense? Or would you just buy plastic and cover it with the plastic? The polytunnels that I've seen at this size, the actual cover, I've actually seen one polytunnel which is the same size, I think, which is £64. But like the cover's like £50 odd as well. They've got the plastic, which is about £40 odd. So anyway, any advice on that would be really appreciated. In the polytunnel now, as you can see, still got these in here. I am certain that these are sprouts. They've got to be sprouts, because I can't see anything else on them. There my peppers, got some flowers on the peppers. I can't see any. Camera just went off. Right, getting back to this, yeah, as I say, got the peppers here. but no peppers on it. I've got flowers on it, but I can't see any peppers. Over here I've got the tomatoes. Now, as you can see, it's actually a little bit overgrown, and what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to cut a lot of these leaves back, because I've got a lot of tomatoes on, but they're all still green, and I think, to be perfectly honest with you, it's getting a bit too out of hand in here. Okay, so that's the polytunnel. The pond's doing okay. It's still holding water. Got a lot of runners on these strawberries now, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them runners set in the ground here. Again, mare's tail. I hate this stuff. No, I hate it. I know in previous videos I said you've got to respect it, but it doesn't mean to say, whilst you respect it, doesn't mean to say you can't hate the bloody stuff as well. And yes, I've remembered what this is called now. It's called Bindweed, and it's coming up everywhere as usual. So, gonna have to keep on this under control as well. It just seems to have come up over the last week or two, this stuff on here, on this pass. So, as you can see, quite a bit of it at the moment. But I'll sort this out in a little bit. Okay, yeah, just put this over here. I'll sort this out in a bit. So, tomato plants here. A couple of small tomatoes on it. There's my comfrey. The comfrey seems to be doing a little bit better at the moment. That one does anyway. The other one seems to have given up the ghost here. That's some red tomatoes on there. Greenhouse. There's all my yellow onions all in here. That's a bit of carpet for the raised beds. That's my sieve. That's my big sieve. I made that. That's just some 3x2 with some mesh from B&Q. And it's, I can't remember how wide it is. I think it's just over 3 foot. And that sits across the beds and is used to serve all the stuff out. It does let some roots through, but obviously that's something I'm going to have to deal with. Anyway, yeah. So there's the onion bed now, which has been emptied and covered. The runner beans are still doing well. I've still got a lot of runner beans to take off that, which I'll do in a bit. Some more sprouts out here. I just wanted to use this bed off. Peas on here. Now the peas, I've had lots of peas, but the peas have been pretty small. So it's a little bit disappointing. I'm not sure whether I'll do peas again next year. Whatever I do, it'll probably be over on one of the raised beds. So anyway, that's a video of the second plant. Hope you've enjoyed. Please subscribe, leave your comments, and thanks for watching. Okay, come back again. Bye.